Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Show. And yeah, it is Sunday. I still got my bandana on and I'm not even recording the video and stuff. It just be feeling comfortable around my head. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, I think when the time is right and when I'm able to just do like YouTube, podcast, TikTok, Bite, like when I'm able to just do all that stuff full time, I think I'm just gonna switch them bandanas. Like, it is mad comfortable. Like, I like them. I like them. The thing is, I feel like that it should be okay to wear it around your head and stuff. Like, I see people walking around with like masks, full on like ski mask. Like, I seen a couple of people the other day yesterday with a ski mask, and I'm like, dang, man, like, it be cold, but it's never that cold. It is never that cold. I don't know. Maybe other people's skin is different and things. Like, I don't know. I've never reached that limit of cold before where I had to cover my face. Like, I'm trying to think. Even when I remember there was this like 1 week where it was really cold. Like, I can't think of a time where it was like, I can't think of no time. I'm like, I don't know. Me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't get cold like everybody else. Like, I'm different when it comes to the weather. And when it comes to weather, oh my goodness, like, it to me, like, because everybody, they're like, during the summer, they're all like, oh, I love the sun. It's so nice and beautiful outside. Me, I'm like, look, it's uncomfortable and it is way too hot. And it'll be like 70 degrees and stuff. Like, so, well, actually, no, 70 degrees is my limit. Freaking 80, 90, that's where I'm going to have to stop you right there. That's where I'm like, you know what? It's too hot for this. It's just way too hot for this. Like, I can't do hot weather. I just can't. Like, I'm sorry. Hot weather. Me and hot weather don't. I would rather deal with cold weather than hot weather. Like, if it's like snowing outside, fine, cool. If it's windy outside, cool. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. When it's windy outside, the power goes out. So if it's raining, okay, I'll deal with some rain. All right, I do not mind. I have a jacket for rain. I don't know why I don't wear it and stuff, but yeah, I have a jacket for rain. I need to find like some rain pants. I'm probably gonna have to get me a new backpack here soon because I don't know whether I'm like, I need to put the zipper sideways and see if that'll stop it, but I don't even think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Cause I was like, I was wanting to see. There's these LeBron shoes that I had picked up, and I wanted to see how those hold up in the rain. It's supposed to snow at 2 a.m. I thought that was gonna be on a Tuesday, bruh. Hopefully it don't stick, man. I'm like, actually, no. I hope it does stick. It'll give me time to make videos and stuff, so I hope it does, but. Anyways, man, they've been blowing up these Geico commercials. I thought, because no, today was the Super Bowl, so of course, this year they brought it with the commercials. I have to say, this was a really good Super Bowl. Like, I had to say the only commercial I didn't like was this commercial where it to me felt like it could have been a slap in Colin Kaepernick's face because I'm pretty sure everybody knows the reason why he's not playing in football anymore because he was kneeling during the national anthem. And he was doing that as a protest. He was doing that because it was like he needed people to hear what he had to say. But nobody listened to them. They all called them crazy and stuff. And yeah, but they made a commercial where it was pretty much like replicating what he fought for and stuff. So that's why I'm like, you know what, NFL, y'all corrupt, but I'll say you guys have some good games here and there. So was this a good NFL season? Yeah, but that commercial kind of just ruined it all. So anyways, yeah, today was good though. Today was good. I got a lot done today. All the way from this morning to like right now, like this morning. So like, cause I was recording videos like all of last night up until I think 3 a.m. And then, then this morning I was uploading videos, putting some videos together. Then, of course, watched the Super Bowl. And then I found this song, and it's from the TV show Stranger Things. Bro, Stranger Things, their music be low-key good, though. Like, if you guys don't listen... Let me turn my TV off, because it's a little bit distracting right now. But sitting in here and just, I don't know. Like, it's weird just being in my room while my TV is off. Like, I should have maybe kept my Xbox on or something, because I just need the screen to be on. Like, I don't know. I don't like when the screen is off, but anyways, but no, I found this song from the Stranger Things TV show. They be having some low key good music. I don't care what anybody says, their music be good. So yeah, I like their music. But what else? There was something else I was gonna say. I can't even think of it. Anyways, move on. I felt like I was going to say something, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, was I going to say anything? I just know I was going to talk about this song from Stranger Things. I don't think I was. I'm debating on what I should eat tonight, because I'm like, if I eat the last bit of these chicken strips, then I know I'm going to get hungry throughout the week, but I do got pizza. Dang, man, I wish I should have like ordered a pizza or something for the Super Bowl, but there had probably been like, there had been one too many drivers like out in things. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like delivering pizzas and stuff. There's probably people like currently delivering pizza right now. There's gonna probably be Domino's, Pizza Hut. What else? There's this one pizza place called Round Table. There's Little Caesars. I wonder if they deliver. I don't ever hear of them delivering. I'm trying to think. No, I don't know if they deliver. Because I don't even eat at Little Caesars anymore. Their pizza used to, to me, it was good. It was good. But I'll never forget, and this was one thing that stuck with me, was that one of my friends had ordered a pizza from Little Caesars. And I think it was this one that I would go and get my pizzas from all the time. But she said she found mold in their box. So I was like, whoa, wait a second. So I had to make sure I tell everybody that. I was just like, nope, can't do that. I remember my sister was about to go up there one time, and I told her, I was just like, don't do that. Like, go to McDonald's. It's like right down the street from Little Caesars. Like, then there's a store right across the street from the Little Caesars. So there's the store across the street from Little Caesars, and then there's a McDonald's down the street from both of them places. So I'm like, man, you got a lot of food sources you can go to. And then there's like other restaurants and stuff you could go to. Man, you could go further up the street from the McDonald's and get you some pastry like foods from Starbucks. Like, they be having some good food sometimes, especially their bacon and egg sandwiches. Oh my goodness, man, I can have about like 2-3 of those and things. Like, them sandwiches be good. Like, I remember the day I was going up to get the bread 11s, which I sadly did not get. But right after that, yeah, I went and got me a couple of sandwiches from Starbucks. It was early in the morning. I felt like I should have, and things like, yeah, that morning still haunts me. It's like I don't really like care for it anymore, but they are going to be a pair of shoes. It's those Yeezys and the Kobe 5s. What other shoes do I want to get? Yeah, that's probably about it. Probably another pair of the infrared. Because, no, I'm like that. I said those would be the only shoes I would do that with. But I would definitely give me another pair of the infrared 6s. Them shoes, I love those shoes. I love those shoes a lot. Like, them shoes, they're near and dear to my heart. So, yeah, I love those shoes. Them shoes is my favorite. I just recently picked up these LeBron shoes. I can't stop looking at them because I really like them shoes, man. I really like them. They got, like, this, like, white and black like netting and things. It looks almost like like crazy running shoe a little bit, but it's not. It's a basketball shoe, but I don't know, man. No, that's what I need to do. I need to spray the bottoms with this like water repellents type stuff, cause I'm like, nah, I don't trust no weather patterns anymore. I don't trust Seattle. I don't trust its weather. I don't trust anything about it. Like, that's why I'm like, when the time is right, I don't think Oregon is any different and stuff, but I want to move to Oregon. I think that's gonna be the move for me when the time is right. I want to move to Oregon. I want to see how it's like out there. Oregon just seemed like it's a dope place to be at. Like, I don't know, to me at least. Like, I want to like, I don't know, I want to like, not so much as like start a new life, but I guess like continue. Well, I mean, I'm already continuing my life. Like, there ain't no stopping what's going on and stuff. But I guess like start a new chapter. Yeah. Those are the words I'm looking for. Start a new chapter and stuff. I feel like my time in Washington has been well spent. Yeah, I think I just moved to Oregon. Freaking, I don't know. Go to the Nike store out there, I guess. But yeah, freaking, I don't even know. Oregon, it seems like it's the move, but it's somewhere I'm like, I don't really know about it and stuff, so I'll ask around. But anyways, it seems like it's a dope place and stuff to be at. But that, what else? I like how this episode, like, I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I just start going at it, and here I am 10 minutes into this episode, just already knowing what I'm talking about and stuff. So, yep. Shout out to me. I give myself all credit. But anyways, what else can I talk about? I'm gonna take me a water break. That's what I'm gonna do. Take me a good old fashioned water break. Hold on 1 second. That's some good Fiji water, man. I'm glad I got more. I'm gonna need to remember to get me a couple of bottles before I go to bed tonight. That's honestly all I like. Man, that's the only water I drink. I can't. I mean, well, I do drink this water at work, but if they were to, I hope one day they switch to Fiji water. You know, if they don't, they don't. Like, I don't see myself being there forever. But yeah, I would like for them to add Fiji water. Like, they only have the one water, and I'm like, bro. I tried coconut water. Oh my goodness, coconut water is nasty. There's like I know people, that's one thing y'all need to know about me. I'm a picky person when it comes to food and drinks. I don't like trying a bunch of stuff. And it's like, that's the worst. It's like when you're working around a restaurant, I feel like it's like kind of disrespectful to a cook or a chef when they ask you to try something and you're all like, nah, I don't want to try any things. Like, I'm not saying that your food is bad. Like, if I wasn't a picky eater, yeah, sure, I don't freaking care. But there's just been times in my life where I've eaten something and I have been misled. Like, I remember my mom gave me some chocolate. Turns out it was some, like, coffee type chocolate. It wasn't no chocolate. It was like a coffee candy, which was disgusting. What else have I tried? And it was just so misleading and things like... I know that's why I'm like, I'm kind of iffy about some of the cookies that we have at work. Because they got like, that's only, yeah, I don't eat too many different cookies. I'm like, I just eat the ones that I know about and stuff. Chocolate chips, snickerdoodle, molasses. They got like some other ones there. I'm like, nope, I don't trust it. There's times I've tried things there and I'm like, I just didn't. And it's stuff that I know I eat all the time, but I just saw like, nope, I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe other people are. Everybody's taste buds are different, but yeah, I don't like trying a bunch of different foods and drinks. Like, yeah, it's like, you know, you shouldn't work at a restaurant. Like, maybe I should work in a clothing store or something. So it's like, but then again, like, clothing stores, like, I need me a clothing store where it's closed on the weekends. But what clothing store is closed on the weekends? See, that's the problem. Like, if you do that, then it's like, yeah, you just can. I'm like, I like the job that I'm working at now. But I'm like, man, if there's a clothing store out there where it's closed weekends, cool, dope. I will so be down for that. But it's like, you don't hear about that. That's like the one day. Those are the 2 days, the 48 hours where you can buy clothes. Like, you ain't trying to do it before work because every place is closed. You can't do it after work because you're going to be all tired and stuff. So, yeah, that's my life. Freaking. But no, like my sister, she's worked for a clothing company. She worked for Nordstrom. She doesn't work for them anymore. But yeah, I'm like, all the times they had her, like, they had, man, I'm telling you, they had her working, like, on all these, like, random days. Like, you never knew when she was gonna work. That's, like, see, that's, I don't know. I would want to work in, like, a small clothing store. Like, something that's, like, not big, like Nordstrom's or a J.C. Penney's or a Macy's. Like, I want to work in them, like, small little clothing stores in the mall or something, you know? Like, one of them ones that you just walk past and you see all the fancy, colorful clothes and stuff. Like, there's this one store that I worked at. There's this one store that I shop. I haven't shopped there in a while. I need to go check out that place. I'm cool with the people that work there and stuff. But, anyways, no, it's like, it's a store like that. I'm like, I would rather work in a store like that. It seems like, it seems like it's busy, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I'm like, I would rather work there. Food, like, see, the thing is, you can drop clothes and pick them right back up, dust it all off. When you drop some food, oh my goodness, that's just money down the drain right there. Like, man, I don't know how many times I've seen them guys, like, drop food, and it's like, I could just see the anger and the upset in their eyes, like, throwing their, like, the food away and stuff. I remember the one cook, they used to work there, or the chef. No, he was a chef. I now know the difference is, like, watching Gordon Ramsay videos and then working in a restaurant. You'll know the difference between cooks and chefs and all that stuff. But anyways, so I can't remember what exactly had happened. Who did it though? That's the question. I can't remember who did it, but anyways, yeah, there's somebody that used to work with us, and they were pushing this push thing out, and it had all these beans on it. Dropped all the beans on the floor. I was like, bro, like, I feel for you, man. Like, I seriously feel for you. That's messed up. All those beans all gone. Like, that's seriously messed up. But yep, dropped all those beans. Chef, he's in there sweeping it up and things. Like, it's like stuff like that where you gotta be around them chefs, like chefs cracking jokes. Like, I feel like if that chef ain't had nobody to, like, sit down and have jokes being cracked with them and things, like, he would have hated his job. I mean, I don't know how he overall felt. Like, he did leave the place, but I don't know what his, like, mental state was at one point in time. But it was times like that where he dropped some food, and I was like, bro, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. I was like, dang it, because if I was in your shoes, yeah, I definitely would have, yeah, I've been yelling at some people. I've been like, you know what, everybody just get away from me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. I've been that chef where people probably would have purposely been doing stuff to me just so they could get a reaction out of me. Because I definitely would have held up a knife at a couple of people, and I said, just back up, all right? Just leave me alone. No, I wouldn't take it that far. But, no, there's times, though, where I'm like, man, especially times like that where a person, like, drops and wastes some food. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, you got hands. Like, I don't know. Like, that's the thing, though. Like, because then you got to think about it, though, because he can't get mad, because then that person's going to get mad that they're mad that they dropped the food, and then they're going to be all upset and distraught, and then they're going to end up quitting the place. So I pay attention to that stuff. Like, you know, there's times I'm like, I be paying attention to that stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's like, that's why I'm like, one thing for sure that I would have to tell everybody that's working, okay? Even if you're, like, in school, don't disrespect the people around you. Don't start no beefs with them. Maybe it might be a little fun in school, but when you are working, do not start any beefs. I can tell you guys firsthand. I think I told y'all before, when I started the job that I'm working at now, when I very first started working there, I was beefing with one of the cashiers. Yeah, she was, I don't know, I felt like that everybody should have known from the back, like, y'all just hired me. I told you guys this is the first time I've ever been a cashier, so I don't know what I'm doing. So me getting disrespect, like, see, that's the thing. I'm like, I won't disrespect others. I won't yell at others. I won't go off on others. Like, after I, like, got the, like, hang of everything, and then, like, been working there for some time, and then when I see, like, other people come in and things, when they ask me questions, I don't get mad with them. Cause I'm like, I know how it feels. Like, when you're the new person and you don't know what you're doing, like, I know how that feels. So, like, when when they're like asking me like, oh, like where's this button at, or where's this stuff at, or what do I do with this, or I'm like, oh, okay, like I like there might be days where I just all like, oh, like I'll either probably just do it for them, like being nice, but then it's like you gotta think like they want to do it for themselves, so I'll tell them and stuff. But there's I'm like I just can't be like rude or mean to a person like they just started working there and stuff. Like overall, I'm like, I don't know what this girl was going through and stuff. Like at the time being, I'm like, I ain't really care, but now I'm like, she could have probably been dealing with some stuff. Me like just like messing up on some things, probably was just adding on to it and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Maybe if I seen her today, I would just have like maybe a different outcome like with her and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like that there's just far more worse people in the world. Far more worse people that I've dealt with in life. Like she's in like maybe the freaking 48 out of the top, like, well, I don't know, maybe 50. I don't know. She's all the way like at the end of the list of all the people that's like done upset me and stuff. Like she's definitely somebody that can like make it off the list and things. But it's like, I don't know. I don't even know like that girl. All I know is that I know her first name. That was it. It's funny because I'm like, everybody with that name that I've like dealt with in life, they've been like super weird towards me. Like I ain't gonna say the name, but there is another girl that was named like after her first name. Bro, I'll never forget the day me and her was just both walking home one day. This girl just she just darted, just took off running and things. I'm like, what are we running? Like I almost ran, because it's just like that's one thing I'm gonna tell you is that when black people, like, I'm just gonna let y'all, if you're not black, and I'm pretty sure you might have seen this as memes and stuff, but for those that haven't, when black people see anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, if they see anybody running, if originally it was just when black people see black people running, nowadays it's like when you see anybody running, they will run, okay? And I remember when it was like we were both walking, and I think we were talking, cracking jokes. Yeah, I remember because we were talking about this teacher and stuff and how she will always be spitting when she's talking and stuff. And so we were like talking about that. And then I think it kind of just got like a little silent, but we were still walking home and things. Like, I mean, the conversation, I wouldn't necessarily say that, well, it did end after that. But we were walking, and out of nowhere, she just took off running. I'm looking around like, what? Is there a dog? Is there a car? Like, what's happening right now? I look, I see nothing behind me. I see nothing in front of us. I see nothing around us. She's still running down the street. I'm standing there like, what just happened? Like, I'm waiting for a camera crew to pop out and be like, Tyler Moss, you've been caught. Like, I don't, like, I'm like, what did I do? Like, I didn't know what was going on, so she's gone. I'm standing there looking around like, I don't even know what's happening. So eventually I just walked to my house, and yeah, she just, next day she seen me and just act like the whole thing didn't happen. I'm like, don't just act like I didn't just see you run, okay, for the end zone, scoring touchdowns and stuff. Like, I'd seen you do that. Correct. Like, you ain't gonna fool me. I don't know what game you playing, but what else? What else did that girl? Yeah, she, I remember there was a day she was riding her bike, and the way she fell off that bike, she got up laughing. I'm like, nah, man, I had to lay there for a second. And I'm like, cause I don't know, she wasn't really the type, like, I think it was the summertime too. She wasn't really the type to be wearing like long sleeve shirts and stuff. Yeah, she was out there with some shorts and a short sleeve shirt. She felt on that concrete. Like, there's this YouTuber that I watch, and he hates when people falls on concrete. If he would have seen that, he probably would have passed out the way she felt. Cause I was like, that was like some stuntman Tom Cruise type stuff, like the way she felt. But nah, she cool though. She cool. Like, I know where she works. And I'm like, I don't know, like, we just don't talk. We ain't even friends with each other on social media and things. Like, we just, our paths have faded away and stuff. Maybe one day we might, like, talk, freaking, I don't know. But anyways, Yeah, man, I've dealt with some weird people in my life. Overall, like, I ain't gonna say everybody is weird. I'm gonna say that they've had weird moments. I ain't even gonna say that people are weird. They just have weird moments and stuff. Like, overall, these are probably just some normal, regular people, but they just have some moments where, like that movie Inside Out and them people in their head, like, they just did some off the wall random stuff. And yeah, I understand. I seen the movie, so like it's all right. Like I get it, I get it. But anyways, that is all the time I have for you guys right now. Thank you guys for freaking another episode is going to come out and stuff. But yeah, if you are from YouTube, thank you guys for following or subscribing to my podcast. And if you're viewing this podcast on YouTube, this particular episode, thank you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Keep the podcast going. Either way, I'm going to keep the podcast going and stuff. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. So thank you guys. Oh yeah, SeatGeek. I ain't changed up my outro and stuff. This ain't my regular outro. Stay tuned for the next episode. The outro should remain the same. Or check out any other episode and stuff. But I don't know why I'm acting all different and things for the outro. But SeatGeek. I'm pretty sure everybody has heard my SeatGeek promotions. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard David Dobrik's SeatGeek promotions. Well, I have my promo code that can save y'all some money. Alright? Now, if you use my promo code TMossBoss, it will knock $20 off your first purchase. Now, that's amazing, right? I know if I was you and you wanted to go to a freaking concert, a game, you can't go to any more football games because the season's over, but for next season, basketball, anywhere where you could go on SeatGeek and buy you some tickets, go up on there, buy you some tickets. But before you press that purchase button, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase, all right? So, that being said, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.